Hey man, I'd like to thank all you guys, new and old subscribers. Last I looked, we're at 510 subscribers. To me, that is just incredible. It's amazing. I've never thought it would get over 500. You know, I look at it, and lately, it's just been shooting right up there. So thanks a lot to everybody. You know, as far as I know, you know, I've never sat around begging for subscribers or likes on videos. You know, I don't do the whole think about subscribing, hit that like button, smash the notification bell. You know, I know the same line everybody uses, you know, but I just make videos for fun because I like to, you know, and I try to make them somewhat entertaining sometimes. You know, I don't got a ton of time on my hands or all the knowledge of, you know, I don't even have a laptop or a computer, so editing is, you know, I could edit on my phone here, but I just use a little iPad mini. So to get 500 subscribers and be out here making videos, that really is really cool. It means a lot to me, and maybe, you know, I might just keep doing it, huh? Well, of course I am, because I try to make videos that aren't boring, so boring that I won't even watch them, you know what I mean? And that's after I've watched them like 3-4 times, just going through the footage and editing and final check and uploading and watching it again. You know, no matter how good a video is, you don't want to watch it 4 or 5 times. But thanks a lot, and maybe we'll keep growing. Who knows? I know I'll just keep making videos. You guys tell me anything you want to see, or you know, otherwise I just make whatever comes along. I don't got a script rolling across the screen on my phone. I don't got no sponsors. Never have, never will. Any reviews I do, you know, are my honest to God truth. If something's on the bike, it works. If you don't see it on here no more, it didn't work. You know, like the seat pads. Tried 2 of them. They both work for comfort, but as soon as you hammer on the throttle a little bit, you're sliding back, it just gives you an uneasy feeling. It'd be one thing if it was soft and you stayed where you sit, but the gel pad itself, like, you know, squishes back and forth. So yeah, not using those. You're just gonna go cruising, you know, hey, that's, you know, either one of them worked really good. But I promise you, as soon as you go to pass cars and stuff, you're gonna get that, you know, you're not locked on the seat no more. But right now I'm on this seat, I'm just gripped on here, you know, I gotta stand up to move. Stand up and just take your weight off the seat a little, you know. Beautiful scenery out here. As far as seats go, I don't know. That Corbin Gunslinger is interesting. It looks really good. It's basically like a solo seat, but you still have the ability to throw a passenger on there, which, you know, no one's jumping up and down trying to get beyond the back, so. But $650, I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's where it starts out at. I'm sure there's shipping and options. But yeah, no, that's a hard. You know, and then there's the, where am I going? I should look at maps. Oh, go this way. The Yamaha Comfort seat, that seems to have pretty decent reviews. You know, people say it's just a marginally better, but marginally better is really all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for amazingly better, you know, king and queen sofa or something. Just a little bit better would be fine and keep all the grip, you know what I mean? Oh, this little turn snuck up on me. So I think the comfort seat might be the way to go. Probably be what I try next. I think it's under $200. Right now I'm not, you know, this thing doesn't absolutely make it a deal breaker whether I go riding or not. Crow River. I do have padded shorts on, and so far those have made the biggest difference out of anything. Well, the seats make a big difference, but I'm talking a good, something that doesn't bother you. There's no downside to it, you know. Just the padded shorts. I think I've linked them before. I know there's better brands. These are some cheap Amazon ones, you know, and you see the ones on Instagram or who knows, Facebook, those ads all the time. I honestly stay away from that kind of shit. They're just gonna be spending all their money on advertisements on Facebook and all that. That's, I don't know, not really for me. I'll just do some research, read some reviews, watch some YouTube videos and find something, you know, on its own. Something that stands out on its own merit, not a bunch of fake reviews on Facebook, you know, on an ad. Maybe they're the greatest thing, I don't know. But I know these are fine. Oh, it's cooled off from 120 degrees down to 86, and the bike temp's down to 179. 180 is about its cruising temp. I don't think the fan comes on in these things till like 220, somewhere around there. You know what the computer's picking up for temp and what the display is showing may not always be the same thing. I'm not worried about it. You know, I rode bikes back in the day, you know, like my old XS 1100, air cooled. Yeah, I definitely missed a turn here somewhere. I didn't even have a temp gauge. Who cares how hot it gets? It's air cooled. No fan. Just free air. Can you imagine? I never gave two shits how hot that bike was. That thing, I think I had 65,000 miles on that bike. No issues at all. That was old 4-cylinder 1100. My Ninja, 86 Ninja 900, GPZ 900R. That had a temp gauge. That son of a bitch was always in the red. Anytime you'd slow down and be cruising around Lake Calhoun or something. Zoop. I remember, see, that's how I remember the story about my Yamaha, because I was like, you know, I don't even want a temp gauge. Fans would be on, blowing. And I know people said those fans came on late too. They'd toggle in the toggle switch and turn them on sooner. Me, I just didn't give two shits. I was like, if it ain't blowing coolant out the overflow, it ain't hot. I rode that thing for many, many years, tens of thousands of miles, and never overheated, never had a problem. And it was always in the red and I was going slow, so 220 on my gauge, who cares, you know? You know, I might want to see where I'm at, because I don't really know. But I think if I saw 250, I would probably get a little worried, you know. But this thing hits 220, 223 so easily that it's not, you know, out of the ordinary. It's probably not going to boil over till like, you know, 246, somewhere in there. I think it's boil over temp. Shit's under pressure for a reason. Alright, I'm going to see where the hell I'm at. We'll get back to this. Future biker chick. So I'm not even that far from where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to this, I don't know what they call it, Rockwoods, Redwoods, something. I always hear about people doing cruises out there, so I was gonna go out there. It's a restaurant bar or something. But like I was saying about reviews, you guys ever watch all the DJI Action 4 or whatever, I don't know, Chinese crap cameras all these moto vloggers are pushing? I don't like to bring out people's names, but I watched one girl and she did the whole thing, and yeah, blah blah blah. I think she was even comparing it to an older GoPro. I don't fucking know. Next video, what's she using? GoPro. The Action DJI pile of shit sitting right here doing the face cam. What's on her helmet? GoPro. Well, you just got done saying how great it shit, I'm getting fucked again. I wonder why I hate fucking goddamn. You know, the free action camera was that much better. You'd use it on your helmet, because that's the main view, right? That's where all your action is going, right out here. What? Is this it? I'm trying to go somewhere I've never been before as I'm talking, you know, always smoothest of ideas. But yeah, I mean, the proof is always in what they use when it's up to them. What's easier? I mean, I'm going to use what's easiest. Even if something else looks better, I'm going to use what's easiest, right? GoPro is the easiest for me. I don't know. Pop the... Oh my god. This place sure is busy. I don't see any bikes here. And I can honest to God say neither one of these GoPros have ever overheated on me, lost footage, shut down, anything. And I've had the 10 running on the back this whole trip, and I just shut it off when I stopped back there, and it was still going as I expected to, you know. I've used that thing minus 30, I'm not even exaggerating, minus 30 Fahrenheit on a snowmobile. As long as you got those Enduro batteries in it, which the 12 comes with, but the 10 I had to buy them. But they work in that. They work way better, last longer. So this is the Rockwoods Event Center. Maybe they have events going on here or something. The outdoor seating area is pretty small. Saturday night, 6:30. I don't see one single bike here. So, guess it ain't all that. So yeah, buy whatever camera you want. Don't believe somebody who, yeah, the fan's just kicked on now. If someone's got an affiliation link, I've said this before. They got an affiliation link in the description below, and they get a portion of the proceeds of everything that gets sold. Are they gonna really tell you it's a piece of crap? You know, you gotta use a little common sense. Use what they use. Set up like they set up. You know, use what you can afford. GoPro 12. I should look it up, honestly. But I pre-ordered it before it even came out. Got it immediately with the max lens mode. Oh, I have to look up the price, but with the subscriber deals you get, it's way cheaper than they're telling you. I think it's on sale right now for $299. I mean, $300. So when they tell you it's $400 plus this, you know. I got the GoPro 12, the Max Lens Mod, and the SD card. There's another thing. Get a good SD card. If you don't got a good SD card or it's a fake one, just forget it. Of course the GoPro is going to have corrupt files. You probably got a fake one or it's not fast enough. Alright, let's find the next place we're going to. Head out of here. Alright, so we're going to head out of here and go to Elm Creek Acorn Park. A little Moto Chill Facebook group had a group gathering there yesterday, but I couldn't make it. I haven't made it to any of their events. I don't know why. I always plan on it. So we'll go there today. It's right by where one of those, well, it's the main snowmobile parking lot. I'm sure I gotta take a left here. Map lagging behind. This fucking roundabout. So yeah, as far as bikes overheating, back there I let the fan come on, the bike not running, and it ran till the temperature got down to 211 and it shut off. According to the gauge. What it really is, who knows. It cooled off pretty quick. Not too worried about those, you know, spikes in temp when you're going slow. It would, you know, make you feel better if the fan came on, you know, at like 200. Because what happens when you get it tuned, they're all flash, get your ECU flashed. You can have the fan turned down at a lower temperature. It's not a bad idea, but pretty sure Yamaha knew what they were doing. There's probably no better engine building company in the entire world than Yamaha. And it doesn't matter what you're into. Snowmobiles, motorcycles, cars. They built cars. Car motors for Ford. Taurus SHO motors. Yamaha doesn't make crap. They're an engine builder. They build it to their specs and their standards. Their quality standards are pretty high. I used to be in QA. We made parts for Yamaha. We didn't fuck around with Yamaha. Be on the preferred list and get, you know, future bids, the opportunity for future bids. You basically got to send them zero defects. You can't send them anything that's bad. Polaris, yeah, we made parts for Polaris too. You can send them shit scrap metal right out of the fucking die cast machine, not even machined, and they wouldn't give two shits. They don't pay for QA. That's part of the bid, you know. The more QA you want, the higher the part's going to cost. We got to put more time into it too. Machining's got to be more precise. Tolerances kept. Checks done. You know, so if I have Polaris and things fail on it, well, you don't know if that part that's in there is worth a shit or not. How are you going to fix something when you don't know if the part that was in there or the part you're putting in there is defective? Everything's right on the edge of the tolerance limit. Eventually, you know, you're just asking for trouble. All right. I'm just following the maps back. Circle around to the Elm Creek Park. I know I'm gonna have to drive all the way around the park because I have this map set for avoiding highways. I didn't look at the route, I just put it in and said start. That is the coolest church. Alright, 5 miles down this road it says. Still using this cheap music system I got off Amazon, under $30. I cut the microphone off of it. There's really no use for it. You could talk on the phone with it, apparently, but I never used it. Maybe it would work with Hey Siri or something, but I don't never have that stuff on. But the battery life on it is amazing. I've used it all weekend long without charging it. I plug it in, it charges for like 10 minutes and it's good. You know, it's a USB-C. I have a port for that, so I could plug it in on the go. Music sounds really good in this helmet. Didn't sound so good in my other cheap-ass Amazon helmet. What do you expect, you know? Tinny, thin padding helmet. I put the speakers, whole system in this HGA CI10. Immediately it had tons of bass and just cranks. If you just want to listen to music, 30 bucks. Way to go. They have one for I think 45, the model that can talk to other riders. But you know, if it can, the $30 one can talk on your phone, then you guys just go on a Discord channel. That's the cheap, best way to do it anyway. You know, why should everybody in your group spend, good God, I don't know what those top of the line Cordo systems cost. $300, $400, $500 a piece? I don't know. 2 of them. So you can all do the old-fashioned talk over the air. I mean, what, you might as well put a CB radio on this thing. The technology's, you know, gone. Just go through your phone. Use the Discord channel and you can all talk on there, as many people as you want. Alright, so just keep going here. Of course you're going my way. Not only passing that boat because I imagine he's going slow, but if it's been in the lake, he's got the drain plug out and it's probably spewing water every once in a while. I don't need that shit. Never know what comes flying out of a boat. Garbage, wrappers, who knows? So fucking far back there I can barely see him. So he is driving slow, besides the point. It was a pretty big damn boat. I was gonna put the Puig small sport windshield on today before I left. Get some use out of that thing. Christ, it cost me like $150 for it. I don't know, something like that. What a rip-off. But it's considerably shorter than this one. It's $30. Probably Amazon special. Comes with the exact same brackets. I have both windshields. This touring one is, I don't know, about 4 inches taller. So it covers up my cell phone. If I put the other one on, it'd be way down here, and the whole phone would be sticking out again. I don't know if I really want that, like that. Yep. Got a lot of bugs on my windshield. In this compartment right here, I got my Huggies Natural Care. That's how I clean the bugs off my windshield. My helmet visor. Don't let it dry. There's another bug right in my eyesight. Don't let it dry on there. It's, you know, 99% water. But it'll leave a sticky, smeary mess. Well, you just do a couple wipes straight across. Take out my little towel out of here. Shoot, shoot. 10 seconds done. Cleans them bugs right off. Cleans them off the windshield, the mirrors. Stuff's super cheap, doesn't dry out in there. I got them at the travel section, you know, like where you buy stuff in Cub where you're going on a plane or something. I think they were $1. Just slip that clutch, bitch. It happens. I want to get the shorty levers. Got two finger it when I'm riding, but when I stop, the lever will hit my other two fingers. So you don't get to pull it all the way in. And I would like to grab it with three fingers when I'm stopped anyway. I just want to clear my other fingers. I have no problem with the distance on this lever, that's just fine. You gonna pull out after I pass you or at the same time? You never know. But I don't know, I really don't want to put some cheap ass fuckers on here either, you know, so I haven't figured out what I want yet. People that swear those cheap ones are just fine, other people, oh, tons of slop. It's hard to know. I'll probably end up somewhere in the middle. Then you got people that say don't even use them on the street because it's too hard to pull it in all the time and hold it in. But this bike is super easy to find neutral if that's a problem. Some bikes are hard. I know one of my old bikes was just a real bitch to get it in neutral. You'd just give up on it. I don't remember which one it was, but you know, I know my Ninja had a hydraulic clutch, which was way easier. Anyhow. Finding neutral on this bike, you know, holding the clutch in a stop blade, you're going to be there for a while. Finding neutral has never been an issue. Well, we'll see. not using them pretty quick. I can easily see both those lanes behind me without any issue at all. So. Hey, we're almost to Elm Creek. Yeah, I coasted through that intersection. It was going pretty slow. Well, that's 610. Normally I take that here. When I'm going snowmobiling and feel like parking in this lot. Oh, there it is. Looks different in the summer. I've been here in the summer. They have a little pond pool and playground. People have birthday parties and shit. Been a while. Been a long while. Trail resurface. Weekday closures. What's new? You know what's funny about this place is I got by either a daily parking pass. I think it's like $7 a day to park my snowmobile trailer here. I always just get the yearly pass. I don't know what that costs. 40 bucks or something. But if you look here, swim pond play area. Doesn't even say snowmobile parking, but nobody else has to pay. Even the people that come out here dog walking, park in the snowmobile parking lot, they don't pay. You know, if I have this snowmobile in the back of my truck, do I really have to pay? I don't know. They're out here giving tickets well, that wasn't last year. Because there was no snowmobile in last year. Just my luck. I get behind some asshole on a tractor. But yeah, why do snowmobiles have to park when the local snowmobile club grooms all these trails? Elm Creek don't do shit. And rightfully so, they don't really plow that parking lot very much. You know, they'll leave snow on it because they know you're fucking riding your snowmobile across it, so it's never bare tar. And the one on the other side's dirt. That one always just turns to glare ice. You gotta have four-wheel drive to go to that horse trailer one, which ain't an issue. But why do snowmobiles have to pay for parking? You know, I think I'm wondering about calling them up and ask them, why do people come into the parks and stuff? Like when I bring my e-bike here, I don't have to pay for parking. Why not? Same damn thing. I'm using their trails that they actually are paved and paid for. I get to do all that for free, but those damn snowmobilers, we're gonna charge them. There are a couple pretty easy options to ride these snowmobile trails without paying for parking, and that's park at Sundance, come in from that side. There's also a lake on the northeast end. The trail goes to it, and there's a boat landing of sorts. It's just a dirt thing. But there's parking there too, and you're right on this trail. That's where I was gonna park last year. We'll see what I do this year if I feel like buying another year-long permit. And the thing is, you know, I watched a guy, subscriber actually, pretty cool guy, getting a ticket. And he paid for parking, he just didn't put the little tag in his window, right? So I come back, I'm done snow. I talked to him, I believe it was that time, before I went out riding. He had just gotten there too. And then when I got done, they were giving him tickets. And he'd paid for it, he just forgot to put it in his window. Well shit, I do that all the time with my permit thing, year permit that hangs on your rear view mirror. I got enough shit, you know. Unload this, get that, get this ready, start the sleds, make sure I got this, that, the other thing. Oh yeah, and hang the parking permit on your on your mirror. That's always last on my list. So I don't feel like even dealing with the hassle, to be honest. I actually lost the fucking thing. It was still good when I lost it, but who cares? I'm not even going to tell you the many amount of times I've put cash in an envelope. There's envelopes there. Put it in the drop box. Then when I'm done riding, weasel that drop box in there and pull my envelope right back out. I actually borrowed a guy money for, and I pulled him, so I paid for me and him. There's the pond. So when we got done riding, I just pulled them both out. I don't care, that thing was so full, anybody could have pulled out all the money. And who the hell carries checks on them anymore, you know? I wonder if there's any sexy mamas out here. Alright, you can stop giving me directions now. She work here? A chick in a black bikini. Pretty nice. Oh my god, look at that lifeguard. A sweet ass. I don't know how much it costs, but that's worth the price of admission alone. Birthday parties. Dude's got a tent. I'd like to park and sit down somewhere, but looks like I can walk up to that one. But we are going to continue on. Yeah, I could park. Shit. As soon as I make up my mind to go, just ride down that trail and park right there. I think. No, I need to go the other way. Yeah, you can park out here in the grass too. No, this is the way I wanted to go because I want to go down that way further. MOUA. A company picnic, maybe? I don't know. See, this is the snowmobile parking lot. Right here is the beginning of the snowmobile trail. Heads off and goes to the right. This is the nicer of the two lots. And here's their little pay box. No sign on it, because no one's got to pay this time of year. Why not? It's not even why don't these guys have to pay? It's why do I have to pay? She kicked down at 221, jumped up to 224. How's the little GoPro 10 been doing? Perfect. Recording the whole time. Never overheated. Alright, take a little break and then figure out where I'm going to go next. So I'll just head out of here, run around to the other side of Elm Creek, where the other parking lot is. If you look it up on the maps, I think they actually call it the archery range. Oh yeah, this is the main snowmobile parking lot. Not hard to find, you just come straight in here. Keep going till the end. And there's all kinds of snowmobile or snow. They have a whole tubing hill, cross-country skiing trail, lighted cross-country skiing trail. And it's, you know, it's got the two tracks that they go on. I think it runs right along here because I see them on my snowmobile. That tubing hill is insanely busy. It's got a chair, you know, I don't know if it's a chairlift or a rope. I know they have a rope pole to get up. But I think I've seen like chairlifts. So I don't know if they do skiing over there too. We'll drive by it on the way out. You know, you have to pay to do that stuff, but they get to park for free. I should just park there and ride my sled all the way down here. Oh, funny. I just think $7 to park in that lot is outrageous. I mean, I might go 3 times a week. You know, got a 4-day weekend. I'll probably go 3 of those days. Do I really want to spend $21 on parking? Adds up. The answer, of course, is no. Add that up for the whole year, it probably costs more than the tabs on my damn sled. And they actually do something for that money. They're the ones that groom the trails. So this is the big chalet. In the wintertime, that whole, well, there's not that fence there for one thing, either one of those fences. Tons of people parked over there walking in. It's all because of the tubing and shit. I think you have to actually make reservations. It's so busy to get in here. I'm gonna make a quick pit stop here. I'll take a look down their hill. I never e-biked over here either. Oh, it's a frisbee golf area right now. I'm guessing that's the rope that brings you back up. They must do the tubing somewhere around here. Probably over there. Your frisbee's cute. You know, whale that fucker off the fucking. You know, I grew up throwing frisbees. We all had frisbees, you know. Whammos or whatever they were called, glow-in-the-dark ones. Never thought it was a sport for an adult, but you know, I guess. I don't have no problem with it. Just like out golfing, but probably way cheaper. Yeah, they have big groomers like you see at ski resorts and shit. I see those parked out there. They got the rescue snowmobiles. It's like a ski resort, so there must be some skiing going on. I don't know. Besides the e-biking trails, they also got like mountain biking trails. I've seen those. They look pretty intense. You can do that here too. I see those guys even in the winter time. I don't know what goes on with the horses, but snowmobile trails are horse trails. So we're heading around to that side. Let's see if there's actually any horses there in the summer. We got archery. My buddy, when I went here snowmobiling with him, James, and he said this is where he knew where it was because of where he. All right, keep going. Go on Fernbrook. Because that's where he went archery shooting. Like, I don't know. Double clutching like you should. Yeah, he had to stop. Thought maybe he's blowing through that light. There's literally so much shit going on at this Elm Creek. Whoa, you fucker little... I don't know if that was a squirrel or a rabbit. Either he made it or that car got him. I don't know. One thing you don't want to do is swerve, hit the brakes, or do anything. Just go straight. Boom. All you can do. 99.9% of the time you're not going to hit them. It's like you don't hit them in your car. Deer, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just hit the brakes and hit them if that's what's going to happen. Usually they're aimed at you at the speed you're going. They're pretty goddamn good. They somehow can time that shit out. So in my car, every time I've hit the brakes, they've actually stopped and been like, what the fuck, man? And then turn around and go back in the woods. They don't even continue to cross the road. Their goal ain't to cross the road, it's to hit you. Believe me, I've filmed it on my Bronco. I used to run into them all the time in fucking Zimmerman when I lived in Zimmerman. My old 78 Cougar. I dealt with deer on a daily basis coming home from work. Never hit a fucking one of them. Hit the one in the Bronco though. Didn't hit the second one. I was ready for him. First one was a doe and she got her head on my front bumper right where she wanted it. Right below the headlight. That's what they're aiming for. You swerve, they'll swerve. You hit the brakes, they give up. The old Cougar, I'd see them coming and I'd accelerate and they would turn and then I'd slow down and I'd race them. But some bitches can do like 35 miles an hour. You know, I'd be on side roads, like dirt roads, middle of the night, so I'd come over that hill usually at about 60, 70 and see them waiting there. And they'd come out and I'd be going too fast and then they'd chase me. Then they'd have to give up. They said they're not trying to cross the road, they're trying to hit you. As soon as you understand that, you realize you can't get out of the way. also why I don't ride my sled out here at night anymore. There's way too many deer. I got one video and it's not even exaggeration. I must have seen 50 deer within 5 minutes. Chased one on the trails, rest was standing there. None of them tried to hit me though. But snowmobile, you got no options. Destination's on the left. So yeah, that's the snowmobile trail. Go right down there. Leaves out of here and goes right down that. Right down there. Sometimes I park in this lot. It is nice because they have, you know, bathrooms. So they do charge for horse riding, camping, and snowmobile trailer parking. Each campsite has a capacity of 8 people and 2 sleeping units. Camper, trailer, tents. Huh. Park hours 5 to 10. Yeah, you can come out here snowmobiling pretty early in the morning. I've done that. Look at, they wrote in there now $8. $8. That's for the horse trail pass. It doesn't say snowmobile pass, so I don't know, maybe that's still 7. But I wouldn't doubt it. It's probably still 8 for snowmobiles. You can put her in there. I don't see any horses. We'll hit the next one, because I swear there's one that has stables. There's the archery range. Well, maybe you can do archery, you can park for free. I don't know, it didn't say archery, did it? Don't remember. Year-round. Pass. Well, it says you need a pass. Oh, so here's where you gotta buy the pass. $8. Oh, but you can use the app. Can't do that with the parking, because how are they going to know you paid? I suppose they got to charge everybody something. Snowmobilers, they got to charge you. They just call it parking. But you don't need the pass to be on the trail, so you can park wherever you want. Now let's figure out where we're going next. The GoPro 10. Still holding in there. Peace, brother. 4K 30 Super View. Look at that. I can call 911 and ask for a Three Rivers Park District police officer. Provide assistance. I wonder if my sled broke down and I called them if they'd actually provide me any assistance. I mean, I'm paying. I hope I never find out. That's why I ride Yamahas. Never break down. Not even exaggerating. Obviously, a little maintenance goes a long ways. Sled breaks down, I never blame the sled, it's the fucking owner. No matter what kind of sled you got. Can't just fix shit when it breaks on those. You gotta go through shit all the time. Woo! Chilly. I don't know if you actually drive down that road to get to the camp or what. The horse. Oh, there's a guy right behind me. Trail access. That's where I park when I go e-biking. Which I'm finding out seems to be about the only free thing to do at this place. Like I said, I didn't want everybody to have to pay. I just wanted none of us to have to pay. Snowmobiling, I guess, is just the same thing you gotta do. They just can't charge you for a permit to ride the snowmobile, so they charge you for the parking. And actually, it's probably the only one that there's a way around it pretty easily, and that's just park off-site. So actually we have it better. Unless you're going there just to picnic, that's free. And I would definitely pay to go to that swimming pond. Whoa. You see that lifeguard's ass? I'm telling you. I didn't know they wore shit like that. Just listen to the music. Hayden Lake Road. This might be what takes you to that boat landing lake I was talking about. I'll find it this winter. Didn't realize these people are going so slow. My bad. But yeah, even the snowmobile group that I'm part of that grooms these trails tells you to park at Sundance. Because they ain't getting none of that money for the parking lot fee. Yes, ma'am. You watch how easy it is to find neutral in this thing. It's like every time. So if you can't find neutral on your bike, it's not you, it's the bike. I think some have neutral finders. I've seen bikes that have takeoff assist. You let the clutch out, it'll give you more gas to keep it from stalling the motor. They got all kinds of innovations. I'm not against any of them, you know. Yamaha's coming out with a clutchless shifting system for this bike. You know, they still deem these down in the beginner, intermediate rider. You know, and you see all these girls riding, I'm sure they appreciate that. Easier, you know, one less thing to learn. I don't know how it works, you just take off, stop, I guess. But you know, what's funny is they come out with every time they come out with electric motorcycles and they brag about these innovations, Yamaha just comes out with the same thing on the gas motor. So it'll be just like an electric bike, just take off and go. I don't have to spend half the day looking for a charging station that has the right cord and works. You know, I go on the app and I look at the fuel mileage on this thing and it's like 60 miles to the gallon. 58, 59, 63. Does it really pay to make an electric version of this? I don't see the value in that. You know, if this thing got 20 miles to the gallon, sure. But even at 50 miles to the gallon, not worth it. The boat down there. I got the turn lanes closed. Must be an event going on down there. I know it's not the car show because that's next weekend, I think. Anoka. They call it Social District. I don't know what area. I know it covers back there, but it's legal to buy drinks and then just go wandering around the sidewalks. I don't think you can bring your own. I think they want you to buy them here, but who knows? Jesus, look at this rutted up fucking sidewalk I fucking drive through. Must be going to the Social District. I really shouldn't have pulled off into that fucking crappy, cracked up fucking road. Live and learn. He would just be driving with his lights on, no sirens, and just doing the speed limit. Maybe just to get the lights to turn for him. You should either go full siren or not at all. There's some dumbass trooper who just got fucking convicted of manslaughter. Doing like 100 fucking miles an hour, chasing somebody for a traffic violation. We had to catch up to him, went into an area, residential area or side streets or whatever, but he wasn't on the freeway anymore. Doing 99 miles an hour, no lights on, blowing through shit, and killed somebody, got in a car accident. His record was pretty long of totaling cars and getting in accidents too. So you gotta ask yourself, what the fuck does it take to get these jackasses off the road? Cops don't need to be like gung-ho chasing people. If there ain't a known felony crime, is this a speeding ticket? Running a red light, no tabs. You don't put people's life at risk over that shit. They want to run, let them run. Fuck. Cops are the ones that are causing the fucking accidents. So, see, I think manslaughter they charged him with, I don't know. But you can tell just from his record the jackass shouldn't even have been on the road. Hope the family sues the state patrol for hundreds of millions of dollars. They don't need to be freaking letting people on the road like that. Comes down to like the sheriff, he's got to make the call. Someone who works for the state patrol has got to make that call. They got to get approval for this crap. You'll see sheriffs calling off traces all the time, especially Minneapolis cops. Pretty lucky if they even chase you. First thing they'll ask is, what's the crime? Oh, he just ran from me when I put my lights on. Not good enough. Let him go. Alright. So that's about wrapping up this exciting video. Again, thank you guys. All the subscribers, new, old. I really appreciate it. Any likes you give me on my videos, believe me, I look at them. I appreciate all that. I ain't never gonna ask you for likes or subscriptions. Not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a guy with a camera. And today I happen to be on a motorcycle. Soon I'll be on a snowmobile. Hopefully get some damn snow this year. Alright, peace and love. See ya.